Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the bald explorer out on another walk. And this is a second walk that I'm doing with the very lovely Matthew Holdsworth. Hello, Matthew.
Hi, Richard.
We have just walked through an amazing bluebell wood. If you didn't see the video, do check it out. Where was the wood?
Eastman's Copse. It's near Christ Hospital, near Horsham.
Yes, and it's sort of on the west side of the railway line.
It is, yes.
But this video, we are taking a stroll up the hill next to the wood to have a look at an interesting copse, because in there's something you want to show me.
Yes, up the top here there is the old school's old reservoir.
Oh, right.
Which is an old Victorian Edwardian reservoir built into the hill, underneath the hill, to provide all its water.
So the school we're talking about, of course, is Christ Hospital. When was that open?
Here it was opened in 1902.
Yes, and it had moved, hadn't it?
It used to be in London, yes. It was founded in 1552.
Why did they actually move it down here? Was it for the air?
It was for the air, the space, to get out of sort of polluted central London.
Well, that makes perfect sense if you ask me, because it is a beautiful spot. For those that don't know, we're just south of Horsham, really.
Yes.
And I'm told by Monsieur le Holdsworth that when we get to the top of this hill, we will get some amazing views.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for, yes.
Yeah.
Although the copse that was planted up here, which was actually planted up here by some kids that did an ecology active 2 years above me, and last time I was up here the copse was all about my head height, and I can see now it's much taller.
Oh, right, so this copse we're coming to is actually relatively recent.
Yes, so what, 25 years old, something like that.
How interesting. That tree, is that an oak?
It is an oak, yes.
It is an oak,
yeah.
yes. It's just coming into flower. You were just telling me it's called the Lonely Tree.
Well, it was known as sort of like the Lonely Tree because it sits right on its own. You can see it from the school grounds very clearly.
Yes. Yeah, you can see the school behind us there.
Yes, although it's not that sort of big.
No, but it's stark against the landscape.
It's very stark against the landscape, and apart from the recently planted copse, there's nothing else of any height up here.
Oh, I see. So you must have got permission from the farmer to plant the copse.
Well, this is all still owned by the school.
Oh, I see. And we're so lucky. I mean, in the previous film, as we alluded to just a second ago, bluebells, wonderful blue. Here, the colour of this yellow rape,
yes,
is just so vibrant. You see these fields. Some people don't like it, do they?
No, I think the smell, probably puts people off, and I think you can get a lot of hay fever from it.
Yes.
But it's great for the bees.
Yeah, they are humming. I can't get that on the microphone, unfortunately, but they are humming along. We just did a little picture of them, and by golly, you could hear the bees, busy as anything, which of course is encouraging to know.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, there is an edifice coming up towards us.
There certainly is, and this is this was the school's reservoir.
Oh, I see.
So it looks like someone's found a way in just down here.
Ooh.
Sorry, I've just noticed that this is obviously an old pump or part of the pumping.
Let's have a look down there. Oh yes.
There's all sorts of.
I'm not going to venture down there, but I'll just put the camera down, see what you can see, if anything.
But my understanding is that the water tower is actually the water tower of the school.
Yes.
Is 6 feet lower than the than the reservoir, to keep the water pressure.
Right. So this is no longer in use.
No, it hasn't been used for some time. I think you can see that people regularly try and get in.
So you've got a brick-built structure,
yeah,
padlocked here, but as you can see beyond, there's the main door.
Yes.
Which somebody has bashed in.
Yes, because that's been breeze blocked up for at least 20 years at least. But it's frequently, I think there's a ladder then that goes down. I've never been down in it. You don't fancy a quick trip? No.
No, it's too hot.
I said, as though you can see it's quite a utilitarian building.
Yeah.
It's still got quite a bit of decoration, as you can see that so this was what, late Victorian, early Edwardian sort of period. Cool. And they would have, they've still got that little archway and sort of decorative bricks.
I mean, the Victorians were very proud people, weren't they? And you go to some of their amazing utilitarian buildings, and yet they've got this wonderful design.
Yes, oh, very much so.
And yet we don't do that now.
No.
I mean, I suppose it's the expense. purely?
I think so. Yeah.
Just they're designed to be utilitarian.
Those decorated water pumping stations and things that you get that are almost like sort of temples or cathedrals almost in a way.
Yeah.
One of the things we used to do on our scout camps was there was one in the like a sort of parents' day camp. We used to come up here as our scoutmaster's birthday, and we'd all come up here to watch the sunrise, a sort of midsummer's day.
Yes.
And you used to be able to sit on top of this trig point just here and have a perfect view down everywhere to watch the sunrise. Over, over to the east, which is there.
That way, yes.
But obviously not now. Now this is the new copse that's been planted.
Oh, we'll go and have a look at that. It's a bit overgrown.
Yes.
And being summer, we've got light clothes on, which means the brambles and the thorn from the hawthorn there is doing its damnedest. But once you're inside, wow. So this is 25-year-old. Do you know what they are? Maples, by the looks of things.
I think they're oak, aren't they?
Are they?
Oh, there's a mixture. I think there's a mixture of stuff in here. Although you're right, I think some of them are mapley type things, aren't they? Just careful of the sort of holes. Some of it, yes, that's sort of maples.
I think these are maples here. Maple leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like maples.
But yeah, this is what 25 years will give you.
Wow.
Thereabouts,
so that's about 4 or 5 times the height of you.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing how fast they do grow.
Yes.
Yeah, I could use some of this in my essay. Yeah, when you're putting the saplings in, I guess you need to have a sleeve around them, don't you? It's a shame that no one's come and cleared that bit up.
I know.
That's a bugger.
There are deer around, so I think when these were, when they were growing, you definitely needed those.
Oh yes, that's right. So to stop the deer from nibbling at them. Right, we're going to come out here, back through the hawthorn.
Hawthorn exterior.
Yes. Oh, blimey! Come back out, and actually, the heat hits you, doesn't it?
It really does. Goodness me.
Whew. And we've got this amazing yellow again.
Yes, we're looking directly due south now, and I don't know if you'll see it on your on the camera.
Oh yeah.
That's Chanctonbury there.
Chanctonbury Ring. We've got the beautiful South Downs just beyond us here. Amazing.
We're about halfway between the North Downs and the South Downs, I reckon.
Yes,
So-
because I think you can just about see when we get round the corner Leith Hill.
Yes.
And you can just about see, well, you can easily see the stretch. It's quite a long stretch of South Downs that you can see.
Stretch of South Downs you can see from here today.
So we're going to circumnavigate the fence here,
Yes.
because I know you said that sometimes there's a little hole in the fence and you can get in and stand on top of the brick reservoir building.
Yes, in the past. Whether there is still something today,
Yes.
then I don't know.
And we're not going to sort of break in as such.
No.
But there is a mast here.
There's a mobile telephone mast, so you should be able to get good reception. Hear that whirring away.
You're an ex Christ Hospital. An ex Blue, is it? A Blue?
Blue.
I don't know how you managed to get through there. Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh, what should happen?
I'm in it. I've done it. Right, barbed wire, mesh fence, hawthorns. Not the.
I'm not sure. Here.
Okay. I think it is up there.
Oh yeah.
We got in trouble once when we went past a fence that was on the ground. We may get in trouble again.
Do you want me to take something from you?
Yes, I'll give you. I'll let you go through. I'll be all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was easier when I was 15.
I think the fence has actually been knocked down more by the trees growing than anything else, isn't it? The weight of the trees creeping up this little mound.
Here he comes.
Oh dear. There we go.
Elegantly done, I thought.
Thank you very much.
So now,
And so here we are. We are on
top of the reservoir.
the top of the reservoir. Wow, look at that. Oh, what are you doing? You're going down.
I'm not going down it, no. But check this out. Can you hear this?
Oh my. Hello? Wow. You can still hear the sound vibrating of the metal chamber. Somebody's come up here and desperately wanted to go in.
There is no stair, there's no ladders on that anymore.
Once you're in, you're in. I mean, it'd be the fire brigade who would have to get you out.
Unless you got in through that front door, I guess.
Oh, unless you came out through the front door. I'm not going to do that, actually.
No. But you can see from up here, now we've got the view over the top of Shelley Wood.
Ah.
If you look straight ahead, almost directly straight ahead,
Yeah.
just there's a little gap in the trees and there's a tiny little thing sticking up, that's Leith Hill Tower.
Oh, my goodness.
So you can see in the same spot Leith Hill Tower and Chanctonbury
And
Ring.
Chanctonbury Ring.
Just there, look.
Just there through that gap. Well, this has been absolutely amazing. We're going to climb onto the very front.
Yes, that's it. There is, on my 18th birthday, we came up here for my 18th birthday party for sunrise, and there's a picture of about 50 or 60 of us all sat down in front of this and a couple of people on top.
Ha!
So yeah, so this has got some good memories up here.
We are standing on top of the world with an amazing view to the north. Can't get the proper view to the south, but we are here.
Yep.
The sun has come around. Actually, I'll go around this side here so that we can do our sign off with that all behind us. Thank you so much, Matthew.
No problem.
It's been fun.
Mm.
I noticed there is a stairs down to the entrance door.
There is a stairs to the entrance door, yes.
Might just go and have a little peek.
Mm.
But thank you very much.
No problem.
Don't do this. This is, you know, don't do it. Don't do as I say, do as I do. No, that doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't, no.
No. Until the next time, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the usual stuff.
Yes, become a patron.
Become
You'll
a
remember
patron.
to say it at some point.
Yes. The address is on the screen. And join me again when I go exploring. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right, I'm going to push you down that hole.
Oh, great.
Yeah.